Hello, all you beautiful people. How you doing here today? This is Love Attempts for the Gaming Dynasty channel, and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Hi. So today I'm coming to you with another humble bundle that just came out. This one is the STEM Bootcamp by Mercury. It is Learning and Information, and it is a book bundle. So a crash course in science, tech, engineering, and math. Develop your skills in the STEM realms of STEM with these ebooks from Mercury Learning. Get the expert knowledge you need for more than 24 resources, including programming fundamentals using Java, Python, Intro to Programming, mathematics for mechanical engineers, and more. Plus, your purchase helps support WDC and Razom for Ukraine. That's right, if you're unfamiliar, Humble actually supports a charity with each and every bundle you purchase, which makes it so very awesome. So these files today are in PDF, EPUB, and MOBI files. Alright, and the evaluation is $1,126. I did get that exact amount, but of course that's only if you purchase the top tier bundle, which today is $18 for a total of 23 items. But I have the breakdown for all the books. That way you know if you want a certain one, if it's worth it for you. Alright, also you can change your donation. You can also read a little bit more about your charities here. And that way if you want to support a specific one, you can do that. Alright, so your default donation is always set to here. And this is here, the lava, because I am a Humble Bundle partner. And so I do have an affiliate link down below. So if you choose to click on that to purchase your bundle, I do make a little bit of money from that. So if you do, I just want to say thank you very much. But of course, you don't ever have to. You can go straight to humblebundle.com to purchase any of your bundles. I just think everybody should have access to these deals. That's why I like to share them. All right, you can also click the standard extra to charity, but my favorite is the custom amount, because here is where you can, this will, yeah, like that. This is where you can actually choose who gets what. And the nice thing is, because there's 2 charities this time, you can actually choose if you have a specific charity that you like more than the other. You can choose to support it more, which it makes it pretty nice. You can even turn mine down if you like. All right, so let's get started and see what's in these bundles. I have the breakdown for you and a little bit of information, including how much each book normally is. So first of all, we have Newtonian Mechanics. This is a modeling approach, and it's a 2nd edition. Now this one is normally $39.95. But first, let me tell you how you can get a little bit more information if you like. So first of all, they have a cute little summary. They have a little summary here. I don't know where cute came from. You can also click on a PDF preview. So for example, you can get a little bit more of a feel of how the book is going to be written, and if it's in a style that is something that you're going to like. But you can also click here on the publisher link, and it'll take you directly to each book. So each one is linked today, and it has the prices and everything, but I already have all of that for you, so I just wanted to show you, if you want to get that information, that is how you do it. Okay, so like I said, this first one is normally $39.95. Newtonian mechanics is taught as part of every physics program for several reasons. It is a towering intellectual achievement. It has diverse applications, and it provides a context for teaching modeling and problem solving. This text gives equal prominence to all 3 missions. It therefore includes some advanced materials as well as the customary introductory topics, and is designed to be studied over an extended time frame. The problem-solving aspects are developed more fully than in many other texts, showing readers how problems are approached and bringing out the ways of going about constructing a model and a solution. Next, we have Mathematics for Mechanical Engineers, Problems and Solutions. This one is normally $41.95. This book provides over 250 quick review problems with complete step-by-step solutions for all types of mechanical engineering exams. It covers all the important mathematical concepts used in mechanical engineering, physics, and other sciences, including functions, derivatives, integrations, methods, integration, applications of integrals, matrices, complex numbers, and more. Excellent review of key mathematical topics prior to taking the exams. Next, we have Solid State Physics, from the material properties of solids to nanotechnologies. This book is normally $19.95. Solid State Physics provides a broad introduction to some of the principal areas of the physical phenomena in solid materials and is aimed broadly at undergraduate students of physical and engineering related subjects. The physical properties of materials are intimately related to the crystalline symmetry of atoms, as well as the atomic species present. This includes the electronic, mechanical, magnetic, and optical properties of all materials. These subjects are treated in depth and provide the reader with the tools necessary for an understanding of the varied phenomena of materials. Particular emphasis is given to the reaction of materials to the specific stimuli, such as the application of electric and magnetic fields. Nanotechnologies are based on the formation of nano-sized elements and structures. The final chapter of the book provides a broad introduction to the topic and uses some of the main tools of solid-state physics to explain the behavior of nanomaterials and why they are important for future technologies. And last in this first tier we have today is Sql Pocket Primer. It does include supplementary content, and it is normally $34.95. As part of the best-selling Pocket Primer series, this book is primarily for data scientists and machine learning engineers who want to expand their knowledge of SQL using MySQL as the primary RDBMS. It includes Python-based code samples to access data from MySQL table and a Pandas data frame and Java-based code samples for accessing data in a MySQL database, along with XML documents and JSON documents. This book also introduces NoSQL, presents an overview of MongoDB, and SQLite, an open source RDBMS available on mobile devices. The final chapter of the book covers a diverse set of miscellaneous topics, such as normalization, schemas, database optimization, and performance. Numerous code samples and listings are included to support a myriad of topics. Companion files with source code and figures are available from the publisher. Okay, so that is it for our first tier, 4 total items, but it's actually worth $136.80, and of course you're just going to pay $1 for this first tier, which is awesome. All right, next we have the second tier, which includes 11 total items, but that does include the 4 previous ones that I won't go over again. So this middle tier is only going to be $10 for all 11 items. So first of all, we have Empirical Cloud Security, Practical Intelligence to Evaluate Risk and Attacks. This book is normally $39.95. This book is designed for security and risk assessment professionals, DevOps engineers, penetration testers, cloud security engineers, and cloud software developers who are interested in learning practical approaches to cloud security. It covers practical strategies for accessing the security and privacy of your cloud infrastructure and applications, and shows how to make cloud infrastructure secure to combat threats, attacks, and prevent data breaches. The chapters are designed with a granular framework, starting with the security concepts, followed by hands-on assessment techniques based on real-world studies, and concluding with recommendations including best practices. And it presents several case studies revealing how threat actors abuse and exploit cloud environments to spread malware. It covers topics such as cloud architecture and security fundamentals, database and storing security, data privacy, security and risk assessments, controls related to continuous monitoring, and more. Next up, we have Software Testing, a Self-Teaching Introduction. This book is normally $29.95. This overview of software testing provides key concepts, case studies, and numerous techniques to ensure software is reliable and secure. Using a self-teaching format, the book covers important topics such as black, white, and gray box testing, video game testing, test point analysis, automation, and levels of testing. Includes end-of-chapter multiple choice questions and answers to increase mastering of the topics. Next, we have the Autodesk Revit 2021 Architecture. This one also includes supplemental content. It is normally $41.95. This is the most comprehensive book you will find on Autodesk Revit 2021 Architecture. Covering all the 2D concepts, it uses both metric and imperial units to illustrate the myriad drawings and edit tools for this popular application. Use the companion files to set up drawing exercises and projects, and see all of the book's figures in color. Revit 2021 Architecture includes over 50 exercises or mini workshops that complete small projects from concept through actual plotting. Solving all the workshops will simulate the creation of 3 projects, both architectural and mechanical, from beginning to end, without overlooking any of the basic commands and functions on Autodesk Revit 2021. It is designed for novice users of Revit 2021 architecture, and it's most useful for teach-yourself or instructor-led Revit training. No previous CAD experience is required. Accompanied by companion files that feature drawings, practice, and finished plots, figures, and etc. And it helps you to prepare for the Revit Architectural Certified Program Professional Exam. Next, we have Computational Physics. This is a second edition. It is normally $35.95. This updated edition provides an introduction to computational physics in order to perform physics experiments on the computer. Computers must be used for a wide variety of scientific tasks, from the simple manipulation of data to simulations of real-world events. This book is designed to provide the reader with the grounding in scientific programming. It contains many examples and exercises developed in the context of physical problems. The new edition now uses C++ as the primary language. This book covers topics such as interpolation, integration, and the numerical solutions to both ordinary and partial differential equations. It discusses simple ideas such as linear interpolation and root finding through bisection to more advanced concepts in order to solve complex differential equations. It also contains a chapter on high-performance computing, which provides an introduction to parallel programming. It includes some advanced materials as well as the customary introductory topics. Used a comprehensive C++ library and several C++ sample programs ready to use and build into a library of scientific programs. And it features problem-solving aspects to show how problems are approached and to demonstrate the methods of constructing models and solutions. Next, we have Discrete Mathematics with Cryptographic Applications. This is a self-teaching introduction, and it is normally $49.95. This book covers discrete mathematics, both as it has been established after its emergence since the middle of the last century, and its elementary applications to cryptography. It can be used by an individual studying discrete mathematics, finite mathematics, and similar subjects. Any necessary prerequisites are explained and illustrated in the book. As a background of cryptography, the textbook gives an introduction into number theory, coding theory, information theory, and obviously have discrete nature. It is designed in a self-teaching format. The book includes about 600 problems with and without solutions and numerous examples of cryptography. Covers cryptography topics such as CRT, affine ciphers, hashing functions, substitute ciphers, unbreaking ciphers, and discrete logarithm problem, DLP, and more. Next, we have dealing with data, the Pocket Primer. This one also includes supplemental content. It is normally $34.95. This book is designed to introduce the reader to the basic concepts of managing data using a variety of computer languages and applications. It is intended to be a fast-paced introduction to some basic features of data management and covers statistical concepts, data-related techniques, features of pandas, RDBMS, SQL, NLP topics, matplotlib, and data visualization. Companion files with source code and killer figures are available. It introduces probability and statistical concepts, features numerous code samples throughout, and includes companion files with source codes and figures. Next up, we have the last one in this tier, which is natural learning processing using R, the Pocket Primer. This one also includes supplemental content. This one is normally $34.95. This book is for developers who are looking for an overview of basic concepts in natural language processing using R. It casts a wide net of technologies to help developers who have a range of technical backgrounds. Numerous code samples and listings are included to support myriad topics. The final chapter presents the transformer architecture, BERT-based models, and the GPT family of models, all of which were developed during the past 3 years. Companion files with source code and figures are included and available for downloading by emailing the publisher with proof of purchase. It covers extensive topics related to natural language processing using R and companion files. Okay, so that is it for this tier. So that brings our total so far, which of course you're just going to pay the $10 for. The total actual value is $404.45. Really great value. Then we have our last tier, which is a total of 23 items, which also includes the previous 11. But you're just going to pay $18 for this tier. So for all 23 items, which makes it an awesome price. So first of all, in this one, we have AutoCAD 2023, Beginning and Intermediate. This does include supplemental content, and it is normally $54.95. This book is the most comprehensive book you will find on AutoCAD 2023, 2D drawing. Covering all the 2D concepts, it uses both metric and imperial units to illustrate the myriad drawings and editing tools for this popular application. Use the companion disc to set up drawing exercises and projects and see all of the book's figures in color. AutoCAD 2023 Beginning and Intermediate includes over 100 exercises or mini workshops that complete small projects from concept through actual plotting. Solving all the workshops will stimulate the creation of 3 projects, architectural and mechanical, from beginning to end, without looking any of the basic commands and function in AutoCAD 2023. So this does have the companion files that can be set up in text drawing exercises and projects to see the book's figure and colors. And it helps you to prepare for the AutoCAD Certified Professional exam. Next up, we have the Computer Graphics Programming in OpenGL with Java. This is a 3rd edition and it includes supplemental content. This is normally $69.95. This new edition provides both step-by-step instructions on modern 3D graphics shader program in OpenGL with Java in addition to reviewing its theoretical foundations. It is appropriate both for computer science graphics courses and for professionals interested in mastering 3D graphic skills. It has been designed in a 4-color teach yourself format with numerous examples that the reader can run just as presented. Every shader stage is explored from the basics of modeling, textures, lighting, shadows, etc. through advanced techniques such as tessellation, normal mapping, noise maps, as well as new chapters on simulating water, stereoscopy, and ray tracing. It covers modern OpenGL 4.0 plus shader programming in Java with instructions for both PC and Windows and Macintosh. It illustrates every technique with running code examples, everything needed to install the libraries, and complete source code for each example. Includes step-by-step instructions for using each GLSL programming pipeline stage, vertex, tessellation, geometry, and fragment. Explores practical examples for modeling, lighting, and shadows, including soft shadows, terrain, water, and 3D materials such as wood and marble. Adds new chapters on simulating water, stereoscopy, and ray tracing with computer shaders. Explains how to optimize code with tools such as NVIDIA's Insight Debugger. It also includes the companion files with code, object models, figures, and more. Next up, we have the Digital Signal Processing. This is an introduction. So it's normally $45.95. It's designed to cover the fundamental concepts of digital signal processing. This book introduces topics such as discrete time signals, the Z-transform, frequency analysis, discrete and fast Fourier transforms, digital filers, FIR, statistical DSP, applications, and more. DSP has been applied in most disciplines ranging from engineering to telecommunications, and from astronomy to medical imaging. This book focuses on the fundamentals of DSP, namely on the representation of signals by mathematical models and on the processing of signals by discrete time systems. It features a variety of exercises and a glossary. Next up, we have Econometrics in Practice. This includes supplementary content and is normally $49.95. This book covers the econometric methods necessary for a practicing applied economist or data analysis. This requires both an understanding of statistical theory and how it is used in actual applications. Chapters 1 through 9 present the material concerned with basic statistical theory. Chapters 10 through 13 introduce a number of topics which form the basis of more advanced option models, such as time series methods and applied econometrics. To get the most out of these topics, companion files include Excel data sets and 4-color figures. It includes pull-down menus to graph the data, calculate sample statistic, and estimate regressional equations. Worked examples of all models considered in the text, and it includes the Excel datasheets to facilitate estimation and application of models. That was a tongue twister for me today. I apologize. All right, next we have Engineering Thermodynamics. This is an introduction and it is normally $69.95. Designed to cover the fundamental concepts of thermodynamics used in engineering, the book introduces topics such as the laws of thermodynamics, I think that's supposed to be energy. I think they did a typo. Energy analysis, thermodynamic cycles, measurement theory, and applications. Using step-by-step examples and numerous illustrations, this book is designed with the self-teaching methodology, including a variety of exercises with corresponding answers to enhance mastery of the content. The book provides an engineer with a basic understanding or review of thermodynamic principles. Includes a variety of exercises such as conceptual questions for review and numerical exercises with answers to enhance mastery of the content. Next, we have Excel Functions and Formula. This is a 6th edition. It does include supplemental content, and it is normally $51.95. In this completely updated edition covering Excel 2021, Microsoft 365, and previous versions, Microsoft Excel Functions and Formulas 6th edition demonstrates the secrets of Excel through the use of practical and useful examples in a quick reference format. New chapters have been added on data analysis and shortcut keys. The book's extensive examples and additional video tutorials make it an excellent resource for all Excel users who want to understand, create, and apply formulas. Experienced users will also find it to be excellent reference for the program's advanced formulas and functions. The text is easy to understand with numerous step-by-step instructions and the actual ready-to-use Excel screenshots of the input and output from the formulas. The book includes companion files with video tutorials, over 250 worksheet files of examples for numerous functions, formulas, and all the figures from the text. Next, we have Mechanical Engineering and Mechatronics Handbook. This is normally $79.95. This handbook covers basic concepts in mechanical engineering and mechatronics, including stress and strain, mechanics of solids, internal combustion engines, refrigeration, fluid mechanics, control systems, actuation, robotics, electromechanical systems, hydraulics, and more. Using step-by-step examples and numerous illustrations, this book is designed with a self-teaching methodology, including a variety of exercises with corresponding answers to enhance mastery of the content. Mechanical engineering and mechatronics concepts provide the skills in cross-disciplinary subjects which are needed in modern manufacturing industries. Next up, we have Numerical Methods in Engineering and Science. This is normally a $49.95 book. This book is intended as an introduction to numerical methods for scientists and engineers. Providing an excellent balance of theoretical and applied topics, it shows the numerical methods used with C, C++, and MATLAB. Next, we have Optics, an introduction. This book is normally $49.95. This book deals with the basic concepts of geometric and physical optics, including lasers and fiber optics. Includes numerous diagrams, worked out examples, and related question answers to help readers in the comprehension and appreciation of the concepts. Balances theoretical concepts with numerous diagrams, examples, and applications. Next up, we have Programming Fundamentals Using Java. This is a game application approach, and it is a 2nd edition. It also includes supplementary content. This one is normally $79.95. Designed as a Java-based textbook for beginning programmers, this book uses game programming as a central pedagogical tool to improve student engagement, learning outcomes, and retention. The new edition includes updating the GUI interface chapters from swing-based to FX programs. The game programming is incorporated into the text in a way that does not compromise the amount of material traditionally covered in a basic programming or advanced Java programming course, and permits instructors who are not familiar with game programming and computer graphic concepts to realize the pedagogical advantages of using game programming. The book assumes the reader has no prior programming experience. It features contents and compilation with the latest ACM/IEEE computer science curriculum guidelines. Includes the basic programming concepts such as strings, loops, arrays, graphics, functions, classes, etc. Contains materials on programming of mobile applications and several simulations that graphically depict unseen runtime processes. And it has 4-color throughout with game demos on the companion files. Next, we have practical heat transfer using MATLAB and COMSOL. This one also includes supplemental content, and it is normally $59.95. This book guides the reader through the subject of heat transfer, covering the analytical, coding, finite element analysis, and hybrid methods of thermal modeling. Cylindrical pipes are the focus of this work for their widespread use and multitude of engineering applications. This book's primary focus is on the MATLAB R2021 and COMSOL Multiphysics 5.6 software packages. However, the learning gained here can be transferred to other FEA tools. The purpose is to become familiar with the field of heat transferring modeling through numerous examples with significant applications such as transferring energy in the form of heat and matter in the pipes. The information can be expanded to transfer this knowledge to the constricted bodies. Features case studies and example models which enable the reader to implement conceptual material in practical scenarios with broad industry applications. Uses 3D and 2D thermal modeling examples created with COMSOL Metaphysics version 5.6, the heat transfer module, and MATLAB. It includes companion files with models created with COMSOL Metaphysics and MATLAB, and guides the reader through the subject of heat transfer, covering the analytical, coding, finite element analysis, and hybrid methods of thermal modeling. All right, the last book we have in this whole bundle is Python Intro to Programming. This is a second edition, and it also includes supplemental content. This one is normally $59.95. This book is an introduction to programming concepts that uses Python 3 as the targeting language. It covers basic computer concepts such as loops, strings, functions, files, graphs, multimedia, algorithms, classes, writing code, etc. Many examples are based on video games because Python has become the language of choice for basic game development. It follows a practical, just-in-time presentation. Material is given to the students when it is needed. Designed as a Year 1 textbook for introduction to programming classes, or for the hobbyist who wants to learn the fundamentals of programming. The text assumes no programming experience. Companion files with source code, solved programming exercises, projects, and figures from the text are included. It develops graphs, exercises, and user interfacing using Pygame. 4-color throughout with game demos on the companion files. And new chapters on parsings, which is chapter 14, and graphics, chapter 15. All right, that concludes our whole total bundle. So what is the value? It's actually almost on the T, right on point with what Humble says. So it is actually $1,126.85. So, of course, if you choose the top tier, you're getting that huge amount of value for just $18. All right. Hopefully you found this useful. I know videos like this can be a little bit longer, but I find it more useful if I can actually tell you a little bit more of what each book is about. So, if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you can see when all the new videos come out. And of course, if you really did find it helpful, hit that like button, because not only does it help out the channel and let us know that you guys appreciate these videos, but it also lets YouTube know so that they recommend it to other people that might like it. So thank you very much. All right, that is all I have for you today. Hopefully if you found this useful and you'll stick around for the rest of the Humble Bundles as I do them. All right, but that's it for today. So until next time, this lava temptress, don't get burned. Bye!